Hello everyone, welcome once again to another SEO related tutorial by Team Slidescope. In this part we are discussing about advanced SEO for generative AI, that is from search rankings to AI visibility, and this is the 2026 playbook. Now search engines are no longer the only systems deciding what gets discovered. So what happened in past versus what happens in present or what will happen in future is something that we are discussing here, how generative AI systems show results. So in past, in traditional search, there was keyword matching. Then you saw a link and you click through that particular link, and so click through rate was calculated and we had keyword matching. But presently, generative AI systems do not just parse keyword, they rely on semantic understanding, that is, contextual meaning, then entity relationships, knowledge graph connections, then structured data, that is, schema markup and metadata, content authority, like there should be enough credibility signals, and clear citation ready answers they give, like direct information retrieval they do. The core shift, the goal is no longer just to rank a web page. The goal is to become a trusted source that AI systems can understand, retrieve, and cite. This is for us. We should become this particular source. Then only more and more search engines will cite us. For example, if we go to Google and search total YTD versus dates YTD in Power BI, this is just a simple DAX function. So you will see that our website Slidescope gets cited here, and it comes in top ranking also. And some results are also from Fabric Community official Microsoft website. So this is what we have to become. Whatever information we are providing, it should be clear citation ready answer, and that is something that you can learn in our digital marketing course also. Let's move. So the evolution of search optimization. There was traditional SEO, LLM optimization, and now generative engine optimization, or GEO. Traditional SEO was the primary tactic was keywords. We used to put keywords in meta title, meta description, image alt, heading of the page, first paragraph of the page. But LLM optimization has primary tactic of entities, and generative engine optimization has primary tactic of retrieval, that is getting the answers. Mechanism was backlinks. Here in LLM optimization, mechanism is context, and I will not say was, but in traditional SEO, or obviously the SEO that is today, mechanism has been backlinks. Backlinks are very important. More authoritative backlinks you have for your links, better probability is getting in search results, getting top rankings in search results. In LLM, or large language model optimization, it is context and semantic relationships. Like if you ask for ChatGPT or Gemini, they focus on their mechanism is what is user context and semantic relationships. And generative engine optimization, it is your answers quality. Outcome, traditional SEO, rankings and clicks. LLM is structured information, and in GEO it is citations and brand authority. So optimization has moved from keyword matching to meaning and machine readable context. Whatever information you are providing should be properly readable to machine also. If something is there that you want world to know, that is public information, you want to rank for it, make sure it is machine readable, it is not blocked, and you have is structured information. Then build connected knowledge, not isolated articles. So entity relationship, entity evidence is something you need to understand. Create supporting content around core entities and connect them with relevant internal links. And this helps machines understand what your website knows, not simply what keywords it contains. I'm just giving one example of internal linking here. This is our website where we have a URL called app. In this silo, we have put all our app links, and from this one particular URL you can visit these different apps. So you can visit these different apps or applications. So similar kind of tactic should be followed in article also. If you are writing about digital marketing, then there should be a pillar content. So write one article that will work as a pillar content, and all your other digital marketing articles will be linked from this pillar content. So that way, so for example, if you are writing about SEO, if you are writing about GEO, if you are writing about SMO, social media optimization, SMM, social media marketing, or content writing, whatever you are writing, either these pages must be internally connected, or you should create a pillar article. This can be 2000, 3000 words article where you are explaining what is digital marketing. Then obviously when you are writing digital marketing, you will see different elements of digital marketing, and from there you will have opportunity to connect your different articles. So this is important. I am giving information from point of view of digital marketing. Now let's say you are writing about travel and tourism. So you will create a pillar article where you will mention about top places to visit in India, and from there you will link, let's say first place is Lucknow, second is Goa. I'm just giving not in any particular order, but then you must have a dedicated page or series of blogs for Lucknow. So you can link those particular articles from your pillar article. So focus on that kind of silo architecture. That is very important. So create supporting content around core entities and connect them with relevant internal links. So old way, best SEO tools. New way, the knowledge graph is SEO, technical SEO, Google search, content optimization, SEO tools, generative AI, schema markup. So we are writing like that, and see the arrow. Technical SEO, part of it. Google search, content optimization, SEO tools, like that. So your linking should be like that. Now, structured data is your machine readable layer. If you go to schema.org, schema.org is a collaborative community activity with mission to create, maintain, and promote schemas for structured data. You can, if you visit schemas, you will see for different type of articles. Let's say you are writing about an organization. So you have these different properties that you can mention. And if you will just scroll below, you will see some examples. This is JSON LD data. So if you are writing about your organization, you should provide this type of information in your article. This is a script in JSON LD format, and this way it will be easier for search engines and even machines to read more information about your article. There is a debate that now they they don't index like that, this is not useful and all, but it is always good to have these things. Having llm.txt file also helps. So provide machines with a standardized context like article, organization, person, product, FAQ, how to, whatever type of article you have, if you will provide structured data, you will it will be better for SEO and GEO also. And if you are using some WordPress and you are using Yoast plugin, then in Yoast also you have options to select these things. If you want to learn anything discussed here, if you want us to create a dedicated video for it, most probably we already have a dedicated video for it. So you can ask us in the comment section, we will provide you one or create one. So there's a warning, schema is not a shortcut to AI rankings, but it is an explicitly defined standardized context layer that accurately represents visible page content to machines. Now, anatomy of citation ready answer. How to write a citation ready answer. Here is an example of a generic content saying SEO is very important in today's digital landscape, that training or whatever it is written. Now, citation ready answer is what is technical SEO? So, you start with a question in your heading. Then you give technical SEO is the process of improving a website. Direct answer and explanation. So, support the explanation with original research, data, expert insights, first hand experience, and authoritative references. Let's say when I am writing about from Excel to advanced analytics, a practical roadmap. So here you will see some dashboards listed. These are created by me or our team. Then I am sharing some examples of what I did for different companies. Then I have given video tutorials also created by me. And then I'm writing about skills and headings and my author bio and my links and everything. So when I'm writing like this, obviously it is not a guarantee, but I am supporting my explanation with my original research, my original experience, my original data, my expert insights, my first hand experience, and some authoritative references. Those videos are actually liked by many, viewed by many, and that's why linking them is important. And authoritative references also mean if you have taken references from some bigger websites, some authoritative sources, some papers, some research papers, so you can give reference to them. See how it is done in Wikipedia. Whenever something is written in Wikipedia, you will see in footer references. Now the engine of generative search visibility, how it works. So one, content, publishing structured entity rich data. Then you have search, traditional indexing. You have AI retrieval like LLMs parsing the machine readable layer. Citation, AI engines referencing the content. And brand visibility, building authority which cycles back to making future content more trusted. Use analytics to identify which topics generate visibility, which pages are cited, which entities are associated with your brand, and where competitors appear but you don't. So, this is the generative visibility loop. Now, new metrics of AI discovery, traditional SEO metrics are no longer enough to measure total visibility. In traditional SEO metrics, what we do is we see rankings, organic clicks, impressions, click through rate, backlinks. But in generative search signals, we also see AI mentions, AI citations, brand references, answer inclusion, and entity association. There are some tools that can help you in getting these insights. If you want to know about those tools, comment tools in comment section and I will provide you some links. So you have to understand, and it is not being said that these are not important anymore. These are and will always be important, but to understand how your GEO is working, you have to find how many AI mentions do you have, how many AI citations, and some information is also fetched in Google Analytics, where you can actually see how many people came from different different chatbots to your website. Like whenever chatbot referred them, they will it will show in Google Analytics referral data. Now, the 2026 SEO blueprint is stacked. Generative optimization does not replace traditional SEO, but it builds upon it. So, first, create discoverable, that is technical SEO plus crawlability should be there in your website. Then it should be understandable. Entities plus semantic structure should be there. It should be machine readable, that is structured data plus clean architecture. Even though if you are not writing structured data, you should have a clean architecture. Headings, short paragraphs should be there. It should be trustworthy. You should show your expertise, evidence, authoritative sources, and it should be citable, that is your answers should be clear answers, and your insight should be original, not taken from AI. Obviously, for example, when we are creating presentations like this, we are taking help of AI like Gemini Notebook. But the information that we are providing, whatever insights we are providing are our insights, and AI is helping us in making it more presentable, making it more eye-catching. So that is something we can do. So finally, the new directive, don't just optimize to rank, optimize to be understood, retrieved, trusted, and cited. Very, very important thing is always try to understand what are pain points and what are different questions of your target audience. Like what do they actually query about? And when you will find that, when you will search that, what are they actually looking for? Then only when you will write a content or provide a solution, that solution will be helpful. Sometimes what happens is we just ask AI, okay, AI, suggest me some articles. AI will suggest you, and you will write hundreds of articles, but those may not be helpful for anyone. But if you write only 10 articles that are based on your actual research that you have written by understanding questions, browsing different forums, different Facebook groups, different LinkedIn groups. You have seen what people are actually asking there. In Reddit also, many people ask very important and very interesting questions. So from those sources, if you will collect user questions like in Quora also, and then obviously use ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude for understanding those questions, and then write your answer like what do you think, what is, as an expert, what is your opinion. And when you have written, then maybe you can use AI to finalize that article, to polish that article. So don't just optimize to rank, optimize to be understood. So understood, cited, retrieved, and trusted. You can learn SEO, data analytics, and AI strategies with SlideScope. If you have any questions, any suggestions, please let us know in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day.